What is going on, everyone? My name's Boy, and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology. The Titans action spawning in the right side of the map in the red color, playing as Odin. His name is Killuminati. His opponent today in the blue color, playing as Gaia. His name is Grass the Kid. First game, bit of an upset there with Killuminati managing to take Grass and Groom out for that first one, finding a win with a brutal Heimdall rush. While Grass's early game was really all over the shop, to say the very least there. But we got a new game, we got a new you, we got a new me, as Grass is picking his he's gotten picked Gaia for him in this one. It's Gaia versus Odin. This matchup, I believe, I did have a discussion with some other top players about the matchups. It's all opinion based, so there is possibilities for things to be slightly off here, but this one is a +1 to Odin, which means that the next one will be Grass and Groom getting a +1 for himself in whatever matchup that ends up being. But we'll see how things are going to go here. As just because it's a +1 matchup, the whole point is that what a +1 matchup really means in essence is that it's just tougher for the other player to find the victory. It's just tougher. You just have to play that civilization very well. It could be a relatively equal matchup, but it's just a tougher situation to play, a tougher matchup to play. You can still find wins fairly regularly in the matchup. So we'll see how things actually end up going here as Grass. He is an Atlantean player. He does know how to play Gaia at a high level, but does he know how to play Gaia versus Odin at a high level? And specifically, does Killuminati know how to play this one? Because this is not as simple as you might think. It's Heimdall rushes like we saw from Killuminati in that first game with Loki. Doesn't really work as well against Gaia, because Gaia gets not only does Gaia get Gaia Forest, which makes it really tough to push into her base, but also the spider layers make things very tough as well to boot. As we do see a cheeky little elephant over here, it looks like Killuminati has not utilized his great hunt here. He's moving his pigs up, so I really hope he doesn't think that he can get a great hunt off and get an elephant, because that is actually not possible. You can only get 750 food as the elephant is coming through. He does use the great hunt down as those pigs coming through. So luckily, no misclicking on that one. I think he was just trying to use it to path block the elephant there, but no lost villages. One very low HP villager. Shouldn't matter all too much as the elephant goes down. And we do see a Ford Temple coming up yet again, but Grass very smartly here. This could be a very tough position here for Killuminati. You can utilize the walls here to keep yourself alive. He gets one up, he gets the other one up, and no problems here for Killuminati. Perfect usage of this wall, as the Oracle will be able to start harassing the temple down. He might be able to kill it eventually, but Killuminati will get his temple up. He's not going to be, his timing of the Classical Age is not going to be shut down all too badly, and everything should be completely fine. Another way here, another funny thing you could do here if you're Grass and Groom would be to actually drop Forest Fire on this position. Not Forest Fire, Gaia Forest on that position to actually lock the Ulfsark completely in there. But we didn't see that from Grass, as Grass is going up through Leto. No problems where that's concerned. We do see Heimdall coming through from Killuminati yet again here. He's learnt the Heimdall rush and he wants to just utilize it. One of the weaknesses, as we already talked about, of going Heimdall is you no longer have that Gaia Forest removal of Forest Fire to open up your opponent's base and put that pressure on. So we'll see how things are going to go. The other thing is that the Einherjar becomes significantly weaker because you have those Leto automatons, which are much better at dealing with specifically Einherjar than like Valor is at dealing with those myth unit spams that are coming through. It might sound funny to say that, but that's how it works. I mean, heroes are great against killing myth units, but you can get so many more automatons out. As we do see a Ring of Nibelung coming in now. Normally, you do have to be concerned about the amount of Hursa that are coming through, but as Odin is not getting any special myth unit summons from those Hursa, you're really not going to be having that much of a problem there, as the Oracle heroes starting to push forward. do find a Einherjar out of position here. Going to start getting that damage in it, and that automaton, you can see that damage coming through. Great micro there from Grass, keeping that one alive. You can repair that back up as well. 4.2 speed apiece there as Grass can pull that one all the way back, getting a little bit more damage done. He's not microing anymore. The automaton does manage to get away as the Oracle heroes trying to get in, trying to get some damage done onto those Hursa, but not quite able to do as much as he might like there. Is the army going to come through for Grass? We get a little bit of damage. Unfortunate placement of the spider lair there as the automatons can repair themselves back up. He has to micro that one a little bit. If you go into passive stance, that way you can make it happen without the army kind of getting a little bit confused as automaton back up to full HP, gets that damage done, and there's no way really for Cluminati to get his units back up to full HP, apart from that passive that Odin has, which is about 1 HP every couple of seconds, 3 seconds or 4 seconds. If moving, I think it might be slightly faster if they're idle, though I'm not sure exactly how that works. Which sounds funny having played this game for as long as I have. But I don't know how everything works in this game, but I know that it kind of works. I know some, whatever. Anyways, we do see that Grass is going to continue making some heroes here. I'm not sure if he really needs to do that with those automatons. All he needs to do is ensure that he targets down those Hursa from afar. Whoop! Unfortunate throw an Axeman spawn there for Cluminati, as he will be losing that one to the Terma. Great micro there from Cluminati. He needs to remember not to overproduce those Terma, because he is playing Gaia, and honestly, they're not that good as Gaia, as opposed to Urano's much, much better. There's great micro there from Grass to not get tricked by the units running away from those arrows there, and Grass will be pulling back right now. It's very, very equal in population. He does have these spider layers here, and Cluminati, he needs to pull back. You really don't want to be chasing all too much here, as those automatons still getting pulled back. He doesn't need to use them for anything other than trying to take out those Einherjar, as he does pull back yet again. And now look at this, the spider layers will come through, snipe down 2 units there. Great play, and on the retreat path, still great micro from Grass as the armory comes down from Cluminati, trying to delete those spider layers there, but he's not quite able to do so. And this is just great control from Grass and Groom in this game, sniping more of those thrown axemen, pulling back, ensuring he's not taking too much damage on the repeat. I would love to see that automaton repaired back up. You only have a little bit of time to get those ones up there, but Grass, he's not paying attention there. It's free resources as the automaton starts to move forward. What do you... Get it back. It's free resources. It's like 90 gold, 8 favor for that automaton. As another spider egg goes down, and the automaton does get removed there after it does fall down. And another longhouse, or the first longhouse going down there. Cluminati is a decent population. Same too for Grass and Groom. How are the upgrades going? Grass actually have to throw down a farm here. There's really not that much food on this spawn of competitive mega random here. There's another longhouse going to be coming down onto this position, as we'll see if Grass can actually find a decent fight here. There's only 2 or 3 Hursa here, so if he can snipe those down, focus those down with the Terma or something, his automatons are going to absolutely wreak havoc on this fight, as one automaton does fall here. The other thing is, so long as he has an automaton remaining at the end of the fight, he can repair back up the automatons that do end up falling, as another Hursa up on the top side does end up falling, and it looks like Cluminati feels like he's too far behind. He is not incorrect. He is down 20 population there, and he's not able to find the victory here. Heimdall against Gaia, it's just not the same as Heimdall against Uranos, and I think that this is something that Chronos players can definitely take away from this as well, is that you don't have to always go Prometheus. Leto is a decent god pick, while Oceanus is maybe sitting in that unpickable tier. Leto, great ideas here, and this is Gaia, so it's a little bit different, but you could definitely see Chronos going for a Leto strategy and making it work very, very easily. Anyways, great game here from Grass. He's leveled this series 1-1. It is a best of 5, so we'll move on to that one as soon as we possibly can. If you guys enjoyed this one, please consider hitting the follow on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next game.